Today I'm going to be criticizing KSI, which always, for me especially, turns into KSI fangirls in droves, not listening to anything I have to say and dislike bombing the shit out of my video. So if any of you with level heads watching enjoyed a video, please like it to combat these fangirls, because like Thanos, it is inevitable. So by now, we all know Logan Paul has been the talk of the town for his CryptoZoo scam. And if you don't know, don't worry, I've made over 10 plus videos on the topic. Go binge to your heart's content. Now, Logan Paul being the other half of Prime, this puts KSI in a very sticky situation. Suddenly now, he is business partners with a guy who is conducting a very shady business in the crypto world. And you know, I sympathize with KSI, of course. It isn't his fault Logan Paul pulled this shit. But what I don't sympathize with really is the lack of integrity KSI has when talking about Logan Paul. Yes, I get it. They are business partners. But that is the point I'm making. Because here we're going to see that morals don't matter as long as it's making you money. KSI is seen as an honest guy who loves integrity so much that he got it tattooed into his skin. But he's the guy who gives someone who scammed his fans a huge free pass. Why? Well, because it benefits him. And that is the influencer space in a nutshell. It is all fake bullshit. People will cozy up with each other as long as it benefits them. And someone has to call out the bullshit they spew. I'm just sick of these mega influencers like Logan Paul thinking they can get away with everything they do, and people covering their asses just because it financially benefits them. That is the only reason. So KSI released this first response when the drama kind of just started going.
And this is because of the whole crypto thing going on about him. Let's hear his side of it. Let's hear his side before we crucify him, because how many times have we jumped to conclusions and it's just been completely false? Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. My people were like, Tory Lanez is innocent, Tory Lanez is innocent, and now Tory Lanez has been proven guilty. And it's like, this is all good.
That comparison to Tory Lanez was so bad, because at this point in time, when KSI released this, there's already so much evidence against Logan Paul from CryptoZoo. So already he was giving Logan Paul too much wiggle room. However, Logan Paul hadn't released his response yet, so I understand KSI wanting to wait, just sitting there crossing his fingers hoping Logan Paul fixes this. The comparison KSI made in that video too, and saying, you know, how many times have things been completely false, does lead me to believe, purely speculation right now, that Logan Paul and KSI talked before Logan released his first response video, and that Logan was telling KSI that he was going to debunk CryptoZoo, he's going to sue him, everything's going to be okay, don't you worry. Because why else would he make that comparison and say things could be completely untrue, especially when there was so much evidence against Logan already. But now we move on to what KSI said only 5 days ago. At this point, everyone knows how much of a scumbag Logan Paul is, and KSI gives this response. I couldn't help but cringe at this, at the ignorance of KSI to this whole situation.
Logan Paul dropped his response video. He didn't apologize, lied about CryptoZoo, and is urging people to keep investigating since it might come out in 2024. Alright, so we've seen both sides. We've seen CryptoZoo's side. We've also seen Logan's side. From what the public, or what the vibe is that Logan basically messed up. He is sorry. And I think it shows with him deleting both, you know, the impulsive and his first video.
Oh, yeah, you mean a video where he threatened to sue the shit out of CryptoZoo, dragged CryptoZoo's name through the mud, saying, well, he is sorry because he deleted his 2 responses. If anything, it's the opposite and shows how bad his responses really were. It doesn't just say sorry. I don't know how you got that.
Let's hear his side before we crucify him, because how many times have we jumped to conclusions and it's just been completely false?
But now his responses were complete dog shit. It's turned into, well, he deleted his response videos. It's proof he's sorry.
He's going to try and just make things right.
Has KSI been hired to be Logan Paul's PR manager now, or what?
Whether that's him paying back the people who've been affected.
Well, Logan Paul releases 3-step plan, which excludes most of the people who have been affected. As to get a refund, you have to still own CryptoZoo, which would be the minority of people, because most people jumped ship when Logan abandoned the project. He also isn't refunding anyone who bought Zoo tokens, which again was a majority of the investors. And for the people who are eligible for this refund, he is only only giving him back 0.1 ETH.
Step 2, we want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially, you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH.
At the time CryptoZoo minted, 0.1 ETH was worth $350. Now, it's worth $150 because crypto crashed. So Logan Paul isn't even refunding people. He just made it seem like he was, and again, only the minority of people affected.
By the way, Logan isn't entirely at fault, but there is some blame towards Logan because he orchestrated the team, or his manager or whatever, like created the team that put out CryptoZoo.
KSI clearly hasn't done his homework on this situation. He doesn't seem to know the actual facts because there isn't just some blame.
There is some blame towards Logan.
There is a majority of the blame. He hired the team of criminals, but aside from that, Logan Paul pushed this idea onto his audience, telling them there'd be a game to play where they could make money. Then, when he didn't deliver on any of this, when shit hit the fan, he didn't update his investors on anything, even give him a slight update, left them out to dry, then tried to abandon CryptoZoo. The only reason he didn't and won't now is because CoffeeZilla called him out. And when CoffeeZilla did call him out, he threatened to legally annihilate him in the courtroom. And only when it backfired did Logan Paul actually take some accountability and offered a hollow apology with compensation that would not actually help the majority of CryptoZoo victims. This is why he's now getting his ass sued for CryptoZoo. Does that explain why Logan Paul was to blame? You're using the most surface level excuse. It might have been Logan Paul's manager or the team. Like, it wasn't Logan. He has some of the blame, but no. Like, come on, man. It's just painful to watch. All because they are business partners. That is the only reason. If they don't make Prime, KSI is rinsing Logan Paul for this. But now he has an investment with Logan Paul. Suddenly, his integrity is shot.
At the end of the day, Logan Paul is human, just like everyone else. And people are going to make mistakes, and you just learn from it.
When all other excuses go to shit, use, oh, he's just human, guys, like everyone else. Most people don't have the facilities or the resources or reach to even pull off what Logan Paul pulled off. So no, he is not like everyone else. This wasn't just a mistake like you're trying to make out. It wasn't like Logan Paul just did one thing and such a mistake. This is a series of calculated decisions, even up to the response video that you gave him props on deleting when he was threatening to sue CoffeeZilla. All decisions made by Logan Paul. Not a mistake. This is a great example of why you don't get into bed with people. Because look how it changes morals. Logan Paul makes me money, so I have to defend him with a wet fart of an excuse. He then goes and makes another horrible argument.
Fam, a lot of people have lost a lot of money with crypto in general, including me, bro. I've lost millions. Millions of crypto. I've literally made no money back from all the money I put into crypto. And I made crazy profit and I lost it all. That's just crypto.
Oh my God. Man, KSI, people investing in a project being promised a game they could make money on by Logan Paul and then getting scammed out of their money by a project that never worked isn't the fucking same as you investing a few million in Bitcoin and Bitcoin's price declining. What it would be like is if you put a few million into Bitcoin and you just didn't receive any Bitcoin at all. That would be a good comparison.
And I made crazy profit and I lost it all. That's just crypto.
Like, what even is this argument? Guys, I lost money on crypto. I lost millions, you know? So, like, it's just kind of how crypto is, that people, you know, are getting scammed. Fucking no.
But yeah, Logan Paul is actively trying to fix the situation. I mean, he called CoffeeZilla, you know, apologized to him, and, you know, he's apologized to everyone who's been affected, and yeah, he's just trying to fix this whole situation, and I'm sure he will.
He didn't fix the situation. He's getting sued for CryptoZoo, and KSI has successfully mentioned CryptoZoo twice and not had a bad word to say about Logan Paul in the slightest. Like, everything is spun in a positive way. Like, I didn't realize Logan Paul hired KSI to be his spin doctor. It's just so hard to watch. I'm not the only one who thinks this. KSI's own fans agree with what I'm saying. The top comments on this video were all going against what KSI said about Logan Paul. Seeing JJ protect Logan is hilarious, considering how their relationship was like 2 years ago. Ever since KSI started making businesses with Logan, he has been so forgiving for him. Logan only apologized because he had no other option. Without CoffeeZilla exposing him, he would have never apologized or tried to fix anything. He's made too many mistakes to say he's human, we all make mistakes. The problem with Logan's actions is that if he isn't criticized by others, he doesn't make the right choices. Clearly, he doesn't know what's right and wrong until everyone tells him that he's wrong. I have a feeling Logan is only apologizing because his original response wasn't taken kindly with his community and investors. He knew what he was doing since day one, and his first response is how he really feels. I don't think he should be forgiven so easily. Seeing JJ try his best to protect his business partner, Logan is hilarious. That's how bad Logan messed up. JJ, that statement at 2 minutes 10 regards to Logan is so wrong. He's made tons of mistakes and still to this day, he's not made an apology. And if you go through the comments, there's more like that. Those were the most liked and upvoted one, which is great to see some level-headed fans in KSI's community who will actually call out that bullshit too. And people say whenever I criticize KSI on this, yeah, but they're business partners, what do you expect him to do? Not ride him and make everything out like it's positive. KSI tweeted this out today. Me and Logan are going Australia in February. This is gonna be nuts. I mean, KSI just swooping in to try and save Logan Paul's reputation. Don't be surprised if people give you backlash, being in bed with a scammer and acting as if everything's fine and Logan Paul has just done everything right after. Logan Paul's lucky KSI is around, saved his reputation after the forest with the boxing, and now is actively trying to save his reputation with CryptoZoo. Leave a like if you enjoyed, it really will help out this video, especially because of the KSI fanboys. Subscribe if you're new, every subscription really counts, lots of new content coming. That is it for this video, thank you for watching, until next time, fuck off.